Thank you very much, Xie. Thank you for inviting me here. This is very, in my mind, this country is very wonderful. Yesterday I heard from my friend that this country, from undeveloped country to be developed country, only takes 10 years, I get. So this is amazing me. And I come from Indonesia, from developing country. Many years we still in developing country, not like in China. My name is Trans Toto. I come here for the third time, and I wear batik as my national official clothes in Indonesia. I will talk about the. Where is it? Okay. I will talk about the overview of forest product industry development in Indonesia. So I will start. So this is Indonesia. We lie on the equator as an emerald, and this is more than 17 islands in Indonesia. So Indonesia is we call it what do we call it in English? We have more than 17,000 islands, and we have about 181 million hectares of land area, and the forest we have 133.6 million hectares of forest. This is area of forest distribution in Indonesia. We have protection forest about 31 million hectares, and then conservation forest about 20 million hectares. Production forest, together with limited production forest, we have more than 58 million hectares. And for conversion forest to use to other non-forest activities, we have 22.7 million hectares of forest. So the total forest of Indonesia is 133.7 million hectares. We go to the production forest. If we see to the table, we have forest area used for natural forest, plantation forest, and then also reservation forest and community forest. What is non-forest, non-timber forest production also, and then all about 35 million hectares. Now, about log supply from natural forest, you know that from 2005 until now, the production from natural forest, timber I mean, is decreased, going down. And then the green one is the production from plantation forest. So you know the differences, and this is the situation in Indonesia right now. We talk about the forest product industry. Forest for people in Indonesia, commonly, they think about only how to make like a rice or other just for eating. But for businessmen like us, forest is very, very important. We not only get the dollars or yuan in China, we also will get everything. Even in the bottom of the picture, where we use forest production for industry, we'll get the beautiful girl like that, because we have a lot of money from forest. So I will talk about the Indonesian competitiveness factors. We have a lot of competitiveness factor. For example, as the third largest tropical rainforest in the world. Number first, Brazil. Second, Congo, Republic of Congo, and then the third, Indonesia. And then we have thousands of tree species growth in my country, and also mega biodiversity. We lie in the equator climate. We have rain, we have sunlight every year. The whole year we have sunlight. Also the temperature is so good for growing the tree. And then the geographical strategic position, Indonesia is in the equator, that in Asian country, we have a very strategic position for everything, including in the trade of forest product. And then we have a fertile of soil, and then we have all quality of logs. You know, maybe we have jati. We call it jati, but in English or in Latin we say teak, Tectona grandis. Jati or teak is the best wood in the world. So amazing wood. We have a lot in Java as well here. And then we have also keruing, kampers, meranti, and many tree species. We have also need only 6 to 7 years for growing trees, and we can cut the tree for the raw material for pulp and others. And then the increment of our tree, average 25 to 50 cubic meter per year. This is big. And our population, don't compare with China. We have 240 million people. For Indonesia, this is a large people, and so we have a lot of people to work, and with the low production cost, big market, and so on. This is forest product industry in Indonesia, veneer, plywood, and so on, including also molding, furniture. We have Mr. Ambar, the chairman of Furniture Association in Indonesia, also Bu Penny. And we have also have a particle board, medium, and also on. But pulp and paper in Indonesia is very big now, and will be the biggest forest production in Indonesia, including APP, Sinarmas Group. That APP also have mills in China, and also many others. We now try to get out or to produce energy from wood in Indonesia. This is the situation on 2010, production of forest industry. We have sawn timber. Sawn timber, we have capacity 13 million cubic meter per year, but the production only less than 3 million. So I will say about what will happen about that. And with woodworking also, we have a capacity, this is a lot, more than 10, but the production less than 1 million cubic meter a ton. And then also the others, but pulp and paper, we have a good production in Indonesia. This is panel product on plywood production overview. I will skip it. And then exported panel of Indonesia from 2004 until 2009 or 2010. You can see that the volume and also value of the exported panel of Indonesia going down. This is just the graphic. This also graphic, and then this is this is about the woodworking. Woodworking in 2004 until 2010. Also, we can see that the situation is going down. And then this is the picture. Okay. Now we come to the target. The target of forest production in Indonesia in 2020. This is very important because this is the roadmap of Ministry of Forestry of Indonesia. Plantation forest we call it HTI, Indonesia, we will have a target to produce more than 360 million cubic meter. This is a big volume because now we only have less than 40 million cubic meter per year. And then from natural forest, we try to get the produce of logs all about 14 million cubic meters. And we will produce also pulp and paper, plywood, sawn timber, woodworking, and so on, including bioenergy, number 4. And then natural forest, we will produce plywood and sawn timber. This is devisa from the industry, from the trade forest industry, but I don't need to say. And then the need of forest area. In 2020, when we have an ambitious target, so we also need the forest area bigger and bigger, more and more. For example, in this chart, we can see that we need 14.5 million hectares of forest area to be grown and produce more than 360 million cubic meters of log. And from natural forest, we need 24.5 million hectares of land area to produce about 14 million cubic meter logs. This is shown, if you know Indonesia from the map. So the zone that the zone area, that has decided to develop the forest industry. And for example, for sawn timber, almost all islands, big island. But for pulp, only in Sumatra and Kalimantan. For paper, including Java, and furniture, mostly in Java. Become to the problem. Why the production of forest industry in Indonesia is going down? The problem is, in Indonesia, we have a serious problem, especially deforestation and forest degradation, all caused by illegal logging or many what they call it, encroachment. And then forest encroachment, that's right. Forest fire, converted forest, overdeveloped industry, and many others. Now, demand for log as a raw material industry in Indonesia, about 80 million cubic meter. 80 million cubic meter, but we only supply a half. So that's why we have a problem in illegal logging in Indonesia, including illegal trade, smuggling, and so on. And then we have also international pressure from NGO, from many other countries, that maybe because they are competitor in the forest industry trade in Indonesia. And then environmental issue, we have also carbon emission issue that they say Indonesia is the #1 of emitter in the world. That's not true. And then social issue, land tenure, political issue. This is the big problem in Indonesia, because in Indonesia we are the very free country for democratic, like in China. So that's also the problem. Also autonomy daerah. We call it autonomy daerah. What is in English? Just autonomy maybe. That every major or every chief of area have a different policy for forestry. And then also global monetary crisis. You know, in 1997 or 2008, we have a crisis in monetary, and this also impacted in Indonesia. So all agreed, we need sustainable forest management and also legality issues that we do like now so far. Sustainable forest management, I don't need to read it. You can read it from my presentation. And then why we need SFM. That is very important. SFM, Sustainable Forest Management, needed because we need the function of forest will be intensively known, because we know that ecological, social, and economic function is very important for us from the forest or forestry. Also, the environmental issues, social importance, market pressure, financial institution pressure, sustainable forest industry development, and biodiversity conservation. That's why we need SFM. And then Indonesian government policy. We stop all illegal logging, especially illegal forest product trade, illegal trading, deforestation, forest degradation, and global warming. So that is the main policy of the government of Indonesia. Illegal logging, this is just story about the illegal logging in Indonesia, start from 2006 and so on and so on till now. And then how to combating illegal logging. Also, this is a story that I don't need to say in detail. And then we have also legality policy in Indonesia. You know about voluntary partnership agreement and timber legality verification system, TLVK. In Indonesia, we say SVLK. This is for popular right now. And then what about VPA? You know about that. And then why is Indonesia interested in signing VPA with EU? Now we are going to sign the VPA with EU, European United, because this is the law of supply demand. This is the in supply the side we have to do that, because this is the law enforcement to do, and then system development and so on and so on. So we need that regulation. And then this we go to TVLK. Yes. TLVS development in Indonesia. We need, you know, this just the structure. Okay, structure of TLVS. This is a long story, I think. And then, and this is same thing. This is just illustration about the TLVS institution in Indonesia, and then this is the process. So now we go to scheme. This is also the story, this process. You don't need to know in detail. This is good governance. You should know about that, because getting TLVS, so we will have a good governance and representativeness, transparency, and so on and so on. Okay. Oh my gosh, the time is up. Maybe we do consent to sunset our industry development, forest, and environment for the purposes human life. So thank you very much for your attention. 谢谢。